Hey guys, how you doing? Ron with TechTipsToGo. So I want to make this video for you guys. I know you guys are kind of sometimes always wondering what I'm up to, making positions, changes, etc. So, yeah, making more position changes. So basically, if you guys have been following me, you notice that, I made my tweet out there, made some great positions, made changes, kind of got out of my comfort zone. Instead of doing the hodl, I'm more or less accumulating, because right now I don't see BTC and Ethereum going anywhere, like in terms of spikes. And I think some of the other altcoins are going to probably do better in the short term. So, guys, all I'm going to say is HG Exchange. Okay, so I kind of wish I took Gypsy's recommendation quite a while ago, because he sent me a message on Twitter, and then I had probably like four other people telling me you should take a look at Zill. Zill, what do you think about Zill? I heard it all the time, right? And if I got into it early, I would have got underneath a penny, but still, I think at 0.02 is a good purchase. And I just made a lot of position changes just now, and like I said, I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is right now, right? So deposit successful. Look at this. I sent some BTC, some Ethereum. Okay, so I sent some Ethereum, and I just purchased some more Zill. I loaded up on Zill because look, guys, let's take a look at Zill right now. Okay, let's go to favorites. Look, Zill's in my favorite list. You can take a look at my favorites if you want to look at what I'm looking at. So here, like Zill right now is, let's go to Zill BTC. I got it at just 0.002, like 2 pennies. Do I think it's gonna come up higher? I think so. Look at this. So here, deposit successful, because I'm buying more Zill, guys. Why Zill? So this is just one partnership. So if you're not familiar with HG Exchange, HG Exchange is going to be a big one. And you guys know I'm pretty bullish on like VeChain and sharing. Reason why is because I look at fundamentals. If you're new to cryptocurrency, I'm not going to invest into a stock that has high TPS, or they've got this cool technology and great white papers, right? That's not me. A majority of our group is not about that. We don't care about like, oh, TPS. Like, who cares if you could do like 5 million transactions per second? You don't need that, right? How much do you really need, in order for like to compete with Visa, right? And if you look at who has come out with sharding, so sharding is going to help with the overall transactions per second, because when it comes to exchanges, they need fast transactions, right? In terms of like traditional markets, they need fast transactions. But that's not why I'm all about Zill. You guys know I'm into VeChain and sharing. Reason being is because they have great partnerships, they have a great leader, or a company that can work with not a fully decentralized company. Where if you go to Bitcoin and you were to get all these companies like what we're seeing in front of here, Air, Grab, SpaceX, etc., can a leader from Bitcoin go up to them and say, hey, we've got this partnership that we want to build? No, right? This is what I mean for investors that want to purchase stuff like this. They need people and governments and bodies to kind of work with a decentralized environment, the technology, to onboard these partnerships fast, right? And that's why I like companies like VeChain. They got leadership, plus the technology, plus the TPS, plus the community, right? Guys, if you're just, and guys, staking with Zill. So if you're new into cryptocurrency, like I said, if you're investing into a company because they have great staking, throw it out the window. Because they have a great community, throw it out the window. Fast transactions per second, who cares? What matters is who's behind the team, the funding, their cash flow, partnerships, adoption, right? Adoption is key, because who's going to adopt it and utility? Who's using it? If you look at it, Zilliqa is going to be big because Singapore government, Singapore HG Exchange. I'm just going to touch base on these 3 companies, okay? SpaceX, Grab, and Airbnb, because the majority of my audience, we all know what Airbnb is, SpaceX, and Grab. So if you're not familiar with what Grab is, picture Uber. Let's go to Wikipedia. Grab is like, so like you guys know, I got back from Thailand. So when I was in Thailand looking for a taxi cab company or a taxi just to get from here to there, I was paying baht. I didn't know if it was really competitive until like I met some Australians and some Europeans. They're like, "Oh, just download Grab." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So I downloaded Grab, and I saw the rates of a taxi cab, kind of like an Uber that'll pick you up, and they were charging me like 200 baht or whatever, like, or 50 baht, whereas the other taxi cab driver would be like, "Oh, it's 500 baht." But it didn't happen a lot. But point being is, Grab is like the Uber. Take a look at the company, 14 billion. Estimated valuation is 14 billion, 10 billion. The second piece, okay, so how do you invest into this company? You can't invest into it. And this is why they made HG Exchange. Okay, so HG Exchange, 3 things you should know about the exchange. I'm going to give you a brief overview of this. It's a joint venture with a Singapore-based private investment platform, Fundnel, and a digital asset exchange platform, MyCoin. With the aim of becoming Southeast Asia's first member-driven exchange, HG Exchange counts Fundel. And basically here are the funding members, or the founding members, which is Phillip Capital, Prime Partners. And there's a third one, okay? Through them, the platform offers accredited and institutional investors investment opportunities in equity of private companies, including unicorns, decorns, high-growth private companies such as Grab, Gokek, and SpaceX. So if you wanted a piece of Elon Musk's company, and there's people that are saying, hey, will Elon Musk go IPO with SpaceX? And this is where I kick myself, because when I looked at Tesla, I wish I got into Tesla. I was going to get into Tesla at $200. I'm like, it's too expensive now. But it went up to $1,000. Should I invest it in at $200? Yeah, for sure. It went up to $1,000. Crazy, right? And when you look to invest, typically you look for mentors. You look for innovators, right? And Elon Musk's take on cryptocurrency is kind of questionable, but how do you invest into his innovation, into his company, into SpaceX? And look at, like, in Investopedia, people are asking on June 2nd, will Elon Musk SpaceX go public? People want to invest. Where can you invest into SpaceX? Well, here it is, guys. This is where you invest into it, on HG Exchange. This is why they created it. Why those companies like Phillips Capital, Prime Partners, the founding members are creating this with MyCoin, so you can take a piece of these companies. Grab, $14 to $20 billion company in Asia. And like I said, who cares about North America? North America is just a piece of the pie. If you see how large Uber is in North America, they're big. But if you look at countries like Asia and surrounding countries around there, they're like 10x the size of North America. North America might be only like 360 million. In Asia, the surrounding countries are probably like 3 to 4 billion. And Grab is massive in Asia. Then you look at Airbnb. The evaluation of Airbnb, massive. And then WeWork. WeWork is remote offices. And SpaceX, Elon Musk's company. Now, this is what I'm talking about, timing the market, okay? Following me here. If you got into Zillow, it was early. It was great. They talked about HG Exchange. Now, this is the key part. Seeding data in production sandbox for launch by the end of June. Okay, that's a soft launch. Okay, production. So look, all solution elements have passed QA. This is the technical update for HG Exchange. Think about VET and Coinbase. What happened to VET and Coinbase? We got a pump. Whether you're short, mid, or long. So this is the thing. I'm not super long on Zill. It really depends in 2-3 months of what's happening. If they start onboarding more private equity, more companies, then I might be super long. But I think I will end up being long on Zill. This could be like, if you look at Zill and even the technology, the first ones to do sharding. Everyone's trying to do sharding, right? Will it be the Ethereum killer? Vitalik Buterin from Ethereum says Zill is onto something. There's an article, I'm not going to bring it up, but just Google Zill Vitalik, you'll see his last quote. Successful demonstrated service process flow to partners in staging environment. Onboarding 3 founding members for go live data. Soft, like here's the key, guys. Soft launch box by the end of June. We're almost at the end of June. Imagine when the hard launch date production comes in with HG, what will happen? People are going to start investing into their companies, transactions, trades, stuff on the blockchain. More companies getting onto H, and this is just one part for Zill. Okay, so look, guys, I'm on Binance. I'm making this video and I didn't even buy it. That's pretty bad because I'm just stalling making the video, so I'm just gonna kind of show you that the real lifetime. I'm just gonna buy at market. Like you guys know in my group, Pac-Man. I'm playing Pac-Man. I'm just gonna buy at market because I think it's a great price. Where are we at here? So Zill, come on Zill, where are you? Zill, BTC, bang. It already went up. I'm kind of losing. It was down 10%, but now it's only down 7. Okay. So I want to buy Zill. I'm going to buy the full at market limit. No, I'm just going to buy at market. So I'll just go. You can buy it easy. Okay. At the price at what it's going at. So 0.019. Perfect. Awesome. Let's do it. Buy Zill. Boom. Order filled. Anyway, so I'm changing my positions just because I think, if I want to rebuy back into Bitcoin and Ethereum, like I said, look, over here, deposit successful. So I moved some stuff over from my accounts to Binance where I do all my trades to get into Zill, okay? So that's the position I made. Hopefully it turns out good. If not, then, oh well. Do your own research, not financial advice. Just kind of showing where I'm making my positions and my changes. Because, like I said, I don't think Bitcoin is going to go to like 20K tomorrow or in like 2-3 months. Hopefully I'm wrong. But I think Zill is going to spike pretty soon at the end of June, hopefully. And when they come out with the release date. And in Ethereum, I think I have some time for Ethereum. Like you guys know, I'm bullish on Ethereum, but I just think with the release dates, I think it's more or less towards the end of December that maybe the phase 0 is going to kick in. So I have time to kind of make my positions, make some gains, rebuy back into Ethereum. So anyways, that is it. Like, here it is. Like, how are these people going to buy and invest with SpaceX? And this is just part of it. If you do some more research on Zill, it's great. So that's just my take. I just want to kind of leave you guys with that. Anyways, if you're not in my free group, join my free group. There's going to be a link down below. And the guys in my group, I'll talk to you guys later.